Yahoo. Today we're red. We're red today. I wanted to wear red, but I couldn't find a single red thing in my closet, so I figured I would adjust my setup a little bit. Yeah. I actually really love the color red. Yahoo, yahoo. Hello, thank you so much for coming. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. You didn't wait a second. Oh my gosh. Is that a red envelope? I gotta be honest. I've never personally celebrated Lunar New Year. My family just doesn't really connect it to it. And it's not really celebrated in my general area either. Wait! Okay, back up. I didn't even finish talking. Hold on. Hold on! Hold on! Wait! Whoa! Stop! Hold on a minute! Hey, hold on! Hold on! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Stop! I didn't even get to finish. I was gonna say that I've never celebrated Lunar New Year, but I am aware. I am aware. Can you stop? I am aware of the red envelope. Oh my god. Oh, stop! Ah! I didn't get 3 words in. Come on. Oh man, what? Oh my gosh. Wait, this is too much. This is too much. Stop. Stop. Oh man. Oh. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, as it happens, I actually prepared a red envelope for you. Yeah. You didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, I got a red envelope just for you. It's got your name on it. Well, it doesn't literally have your name on it. I don't think you write people's names on those, but I guess you could maybe, but anyway, yeah, I got it right over here. Oh, what's that? Fancy, right? You want to open it? All right, go ahead. Take it. Up, too slow. All right, try again. Up, too slow. All right, here. I'll help you open it, okay? You ready? Oh my gosh. What's inside? What's inside? Ooh. Whoa! Hold on a second. I think I grabbed the wrong bill. There's no way. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I put the wrong one in there. To tell you the truth, I was only gonna give you $1, but yeah, I was just gonna give you a $1 bill, but I guess I grabbed the wrong one. Hey, honest mistake, but you can keep it. You can keep it anyway. Yeah, now you're rich. You've got $1 million, specifically in Kaelix land. Conversion rate to USD, 1-to-1. 1-to-1, but it can only be spent and used in Kaelix land. It's not accepted anywhere else. Oh my goodness. Didn't know bouncing paid that much. Well, here's the thing. I am the king of Kaelix land, so I determine when and how much the money gets printed. So that much is nothing for me. You just have to live in Kaelix land for it to be worth anything. Oh my goodness, but thank you so much for your kindness. That's genuinely way too much. Holy moly, I wasn't prepared for that. I got totally, what is the word? I got totally sneak attacked. There's a better word for sneak attack that I'm looking for, but I just can't find it. Oh my gosh. What are you gonna spend it on? You got $1 million. How are you gonna spend this? Huh? You don't want it? Oh, you don't want it? Okay, well, here. I'll just tuck that right back in there, and I'll close this envelope, and I'll just take it back if you don't want it. I'll just put it right back down here. Yeah, if you don't want it, hey, you don't need to have it. Oh, you want it? You want it? Huh? Huh? You want the money? Oh, too slow. You want it? Ah? Oh, too slow. It's so stupid. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's all I prepared. I just thought it'd be a silly little surprise. Oh my goodness. How have you been lately though? We have to get straight to the real order of business. We have to catch up. We haven't been hanging out as much lately. I've been so busy. What is good in your world? Do you celebrate the Lunar New Year? Also called the Chinese New Year, also called a number of other things, depending on where you are. Do you celebrate around this time of year? Do you do anything special? Are you enjoying it? If you don't celebrate, do you do anything else? Are you doing anything else lately? Whether related to the lunar or the lunisolar New Year or anything else? You had dinner? Ah, sounds good. Sounds good. Preparing for Ramadan. Exciting. Exciting. Oh, yeah, that's soon too, huh? Had lunch with family. That sounds nice. Oh, that's always so good. Like a nice outing or like a nice group lunch. Oh my goodness. Moon cake. I've always wanted to try that. I've never had it. It looks so yummy. I've always thought not loon cake. Moon cake. I always thought it looked really nice. I've seen photos of it, but I've never had it. Favorite horse? Epona, specifically from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. That's my favorite horse. Easy. Specifically that version of Epona. Yeah. That's a good pony. Had a great dinner with family. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. I love big, I don't know. I love holiday dinners. I think generally big meals with friends or family are always nice, but when it's a holiday, people really pull out all the stops, don't they? To make it like a big feast. That's always really nice. Yeah, I hope that regardless of whether you celebrate anything this time of year or whether you're really busy, whether you've got some time off, I do hope that you can have a good time and that you can have some good food, as always. Very, very important. What have I been up to? What have I been up to? Can you guess? I could summarize it in one word. 5 letters. B-I-T-H-Y. Busy. I've been busy. B-U-S-Y. That made me think of that video where she misspells the B word, where she's like, B-I-C-T-H. That's what I just thought of. B-I-T-H-Y. Yeah, I've been very busy. I've been very locked in on work. I'm so excited though. I'm making meaningful progress. It may still be some time till you actually get to see any of the stuff that I've been working on lately. A number of months for some of these, but it'll come. I clench my fist tightly. I reach out and I grab the sun with my hand, like in anime. I grab the sun. It will happen. Yeah, I've been very busy. What have I missed? What have we not talked about? Are there any cool things going on lately that I need to catch up on? What are the hot topics? Catch me up. What are the hot topics? And while you do that, I'm gonna go through and look at as many of these as I can. I may have to do this after stream, actually. Yeah, there's the Aluna 3D concert. That's exciting. Very excited for that. I knew it was coming. But I'm very excited to finally see the day. Yeah, yap yap. I haven't announced it personally yet, but I think a couple of the other people involved have. And I still need to finish my schedule. I know what I'm doing for the rest of the week now. I locked in the rest of the week so I can release my schedule. I just have to fix the times on it and pick out an illustration to feature. But yeah, we'll be playing Yap Yap later this week. I'll talk about that more, I guess, at the end of the stream, because that's normally when I catch up on, you know, letting you know what's to come for the rest of the week. Or I could lock in and finish my schedule right now and send it to my manager like as we speak. And we could see if it gets approved by the end of the stream, and then I could just show it to you. Nah, I'll just tell you about it in words so we can focus more on conversation now. I'm so overwhelmed. The well wishes are too much. I just can't take it. I've always been very bad at receiving kindness. I do think I'm getting better at it as time goes on. Yeah, thank you so much. I will do my best to repay your kindness with my efforts this year. I'll show you as many good times as I can. All right, tell me what you know about this being the year of the horse, because I'm actually not very informed. As I recall correctly, or no, if I recall correctly, as I recall, please let me know if I'm wrong. If you are a horse, like if you're born in the year of the horse, does that mean you have bad luck this year? Or does it not make a difference? How does that work again? Because it's the year of the horse, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a year for horses to have good luck. Bad luck. Ah. I see. Is that the superstition? So is there, or I guess, are there any that have good luck of the zodiac? The animal zodiac? Are there any with good luck in the year of the horse? Or maybe this specific year? Rabbits are very lucky this year. Ah, I see. If you're a rabbit, I hope you have a beautiful year. I guess I hope you have a beautiful year no matter when you were born. But I hope that if you're supposed to have good luck, that it comes true. I've never been very superstitious. That may be something you know about me already. I've generally always been kind of against superstition. Or maybe not against it. I just never personally subscribed to it. So I've never been too invested I've never been too invested in ideas like luck and bad luck, misfortune, things like that. But it is exciting. It is exciting when somebody is like, "Oh, this is gonna be a great year for you." Monkeys will be lucky too. Ah, I love the sound of that. Hey, I know some monkeys. In a sense. Am I a rabbit? I won't say what I am. Because if I told you what my animal zodiac was, that would give you a pretty good idea of when I was born. And I prefer to keep that much a mystery. Yeah, I will not confirm my personal zodiac. Yeah. You're free to imagine anything. Yeah, because when it comes to the animal zodiac, otherwise called the Chinese zodiac, it's based on the year you're born rather than like the month, like the astrological zodiac is. So it's a little different. Yeah. I was born last year. That's just not true. I existed before I debuted. We met last year. How many times do I have to tell you this? I've been alive for more than a year. I'm a grown adult. Oh my goodness. Makes me a snake? Oh, it was last year the year of the snake? That explains why Medusa's masquerade went so hard, right? No, I was I was born before I was debuted. But come on. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. It's just when we met. You know, we've told our stories of our previous careers. Some of us in By the Beat, not everybody's gone into detail about what they did before we started the live house. We've talked about when we were in training. We talked about when the live house was in progress. That all happened before we debuted. If we weren't born yet, then how did that happen? Huh? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. George Glass. George Tropicana. Sure, Jan. Oh, it happened in the womb. I see. No. I've told you so many stories that took place before March of last year. How... Oh my goodness. I will never understand. I will never understand. But that's okay. I guess... No, not agree to disagree, because this is just a matter of fact. I existed before I debuted. That's just a matter of fact. I don't know how to... I just don't know how else to tell you that. Expelled into this world. I was born more than 1 year ago. Otherwise, it would be a pretty bad look for you to be spending so much time talking to me. That's what I'll say. Unless you were my mother, maybe. Only my mommy gets to talk to me that much when I'm 1 year old. Anyway, what else have I missed? What else have we not caught up on? What are the hot topics? Is there anything related to the new year? Are there any recent other announcements? Any cool things? Anything you're looking forward to? Catch me up. Normally, I actually prepare a list of things that I've wanted to talk about. I don't know if I've ever shared this with you. Whenever I do chatting streams like today, or sometimes for members only streams, since those are always chatting, I prepare a list of things I want to talk about over the days leading up to it. I'm like, oh, I want to talk to them about that. And then I'll make a note of it. And then I just kind of run through them if I need to think of something. But I've been so busy lately that I haven't been doing or thinking that way. New voice pack. Oh yeah, I haven't given you a preview, have I? I told you I would give you a preview whenever we had a good solo stream to do it. Do you want to hear some of it? Give me a second. I have to download it. I think I have my edited data somewhere over here. I'll give you a preview of the English and the Japanese. You're just gonna have to give me a moment. All right, let's see. How can I make this? It's got to be 10 to 15 seconds. I guess we could cut it around there. All right, you want a preview? You want a preview of the voice pack? I participated in a voice pack. I never do that. Can't even remember the last time I did one of those. I'm sure you remember. All right, let's see. All right. I think if I do this, you should be able to hear it. Let's see. Which one do you want to hear first? English or Japanese? Eigo ka? Nihongo ka? Which one first? En, JP, JP, En, JP, 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 En, please, JP, JP, English, JP, 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 En, JPN, EN, JP, 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 EN. Okay, I'll flip a coin, and then we'll still listen to both of them, but I'll just flip a coin to pick which one first. It would take too long to make a poll. All right, which one do I have on top here? Okay. All right. EN first. Are you ready? Can you hear this?
I merely wanted to step out for some fresh air. This much is my right, is it not? Have I such scarce autonomy that I can't leave the palace for the briefest moment? I imagine you've been at this post for a while now anyway. At ease, my knight.
Ooh. Actually, that was a little over 15 when you count the part that starts talking. But that's okay. And then here's the JP preview.
Ore wa chotto soto no kuki o suitakatta dake da. Sono kurai no kenri wa aru daro. Ore ni wa hon no ishun dake kyuden kara hanareru jiyuu mo nai no ka?
Technically, that actually covered less words than the previous one in around the same amount of time, but that's because it takes me longer to talk in Japanese. But yeah, that's the preview. Oh my gosh. So the concept for this one. Oh wait, sorry. You're probably hearing double, aren't you? There you go. The concept for this one. The theme is Prince and Princess. And the way this one works, the liver in this one has to be either a prince or a princess, and then what we call the user, that's the person listening. They could be anything. They could be another noble. They could be a knight. They could be anything. In my story, I opted to write one where I was the prince and you were my faithful knight. You were there to like guard and make sure that I was safe and stuff like that. That was the concept that I personally went with. And I'm not gonna lie, I got really into the lore. I got a little too into the setting. It was a little crazy. It's kind of goofy. Yeah, I got a little too invested in the setting than in what you probably should be invested in when it comes to writing a voice pack. But yeah, I had a very vivid storyline in my mind. I only actually wrote a section of it, but I had a very clear concept of how it goes down and what was going to happen before and during and after and everything. And I sliced out a little moment of that story. In this story, to summarize it in a very brief sense that leaves you wanting for a little bit more, maybe, I hope. The story is that I'm the prince and my father, the king, he's a little old. He's been king for a while and the country is not doing so great. The people are losing faith in the king and there are rumors that they're going to overthrow him. There are rumors that they're going to corner him in his throne room and so... as the prince who's supposed to take his seat, who's supposed to be the next king, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about that. I don't know about this. So that scene in the beginning there is me actually trying to escape. I'm trying to run away from the palace. And you catch me on my way out. And you stop me. What happens next? Oh my gosh, I want to know so bad. I gotta know. Crown emoji. If you want to know, you can check out this link. Am I doing a good job of selling voice packs? 10 out of 10 promo, nice ad. Oh, thank you so much. Somebody told me once that I had to try harder to promote my stuff, and I took it to heart. So. Yeah, I hope it makes you interested. I worked really hard on this one. I will say, more than any of the joking, exaggerated ad type promo that I try to do, more than the advert shtick, I will say sincerely and seriously that this is the proudest I've ever been of a voice pack so far. I worked really, really hard on the script, and I also worked really, really hard on practicing the delivery, both for English and especially for the Japanese version. I'm still really, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still really early in my journey for learning Japanese. My tone is not the best, specifically my inflection. I say tone, but Japanese is not a tonal language. When I say that, I mean my pitch accent, my intonation. I'm not 100% solid on which words are stressed which way, but I practiced it a lot. I did my very best, and I do feel that it is an improvement from the previous Japanese version I did. So hopefully with each new one in the future, it can improve a little more each time. And then someday I'll be Honmono Jozu. Honmono no Jozu. Yeah. So that's the sincere promo. It is the proudest I've ever been of bit of voice pack so far. The setting was something that just, I don't know, was very interesting to me compared to some of the usual settings. Not to say that the usual settings are boring or anything. I just really love fantasy. I love RPG fantasy, so. Fingers crossed. I can channel this energy in future ones as well. I will continue to do my best. Yeah, I had to be in this one. I was actually planning to take the one that was due to release this month off when we were back in the stage where they were going to announce them, you know, for each month. I was like, okay, I'm not going to lie. I was actually planning, I don't know if I told you this. I was planning one for January and even wrote it, but I just wasn't able to record it because I got too sick for too long and it dipped too far into the production timeline. So I wasn't able to finish the one I recorded the one that I wrote for New Year's. So I was like, okay, I'll do January. I'll skip February, etc., etc., etc. But then I saw the theme for February and I was like, I gotta do it. And then I wasn't able to do January's in the end, so it kind of made up for it, right? So it mathed out. It worked out to make perfect sense. Yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. Can't really blame anything but the world for getting me sick when it happened. That's just how it goes. I'm totally at peace. I've already moved on. I was really bummed at first because it was the first time I had to cancel something that I had written for already, but I'm over it now. Yeah. But yes, I will do voice packs whenever I can, and I will continue to give it my best effort. I'm still figuring out what the best approach is and what the best workflow is for doing wallpapers and stuff themed around them, which is why I haven't published the one that I've already gotten. You may notice that I did not actually get one for this one. I did plan one, but it just fell through the cracks when I was doing all the other stuff I've been working on lately. But yeah, I will figure that out as well. I do hope that you can enjoy it if you check it out. Raised your expectations. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. I appreciate it though. I do my best. I sometimes have unreasonably high standards, I'll be honest. Sometimes my standards can hold me back a little bit and prevent me from doing something. I've been trying to reach a point where I accept what I've done, you know what I mean, more easily, rather than agonizing over every tiny little minute detail. I'm finding a good in-between, I think, and that allows me to do more stuff. Doing them in EN and JP. I will say, it is actually a bit easier for me to do it in both languages with this current schedule I have of only doing it every few months instead of every single month. I gotta say, I'm obsessed with the consistent queen and king puns that have just been in constant rotation for the last several minutes. I haven't acknowledged them, but I've seen them. I've seen every single one. There you go. There's your acknowledgement. I wasn't going to address it, but the elephant got bigger and bigger. Obsessed with the constant Rolodex rotation. I can't think of another. Oh, well, I guess it's a good thing that I addressed it now. Address me. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Yeah, there's your elephant. Addressed. Consider this elephant addressed. Now what? Now what? Oh, I've been so busy lately. I really am excited to share the stuff I've been working on, though. Yeah, I realize it's so like, I don't know. How do I even describe this? I imagine it may be a little weird to see me like in constant busy mode without actually seeing the things that I'm working on. You know what I mean? It's like I'm working in secrecy. I'm trying to think of how best to articulate it. I feel like a mad scientist sometimes. You know what I mean? I feel like my work is stowed away in some illegal laboratory. Oh my gosh, I clicked the wrong button. I love whenever I pull that out. I wonder if there's anything I could say in Morse code for the new year. Is there anything that suits that? I guess I could just do like a basic So that's just kind of like the general new year. Maybe it would be better to do a full like you know what I mean? Yeah, it has been too long since our last lesson. I haven't taught you any Morse code in a while. No, I just spelled out HNY, and then the second time I spelled out happy LNY. I think there's different Morse code for Chinese, though, or at least I imagine there is. I'm only personally familiar with Morse code being used in English and Japanese, but I imagine the other languages probably have their own chart, don't they? That's what I would expect, but maybe it doesn't translate as smoothly into Chinese. I wonder. Because in Japanese, it works the same way, but they translate to different characters. It's like a different character in the Japanese alphabets. I say alphabets, but you know, of the hiragana, katakana chart. And it's more phonetic rather than anything with kanji. You forgot what I taught you. How could you say such a thing? I'm heartbroken. You hear that sound? That's my heart shattering in my chest. No, I'm just kidding. It would not be reasonable to expect you to remember that. It's such a specific thing. It's one of those things you only really remember it if you use it over a period of time. Even in my case, there was a time when I knew most of the chart by heart, but because I went so long with just basically never using most of it, I don't remember all of it. And I mix a lot of it up. I often have to double check if it's one of the less common letters. Another lesson? You want another lesson? All right, let's see. Thinking emoji. I gotta think of some good letters to teach you so that we could make a good word. All right. I don't think I've taught you this one. Oh no, I definitely taught you this one. I've taught you this one before, and you might know this if you were an enjoyer of my first solo original. This is the letter M. It's two longs. Two longs. Da, da. That's how you spell the letter M. I say spell. That's how you signal the letter M. You may also know this next one. Three longs is an O. As an O. So if I spell this out, I want you to tell me three letters, all right? What does this spell? Are you ready? Knowing those two letters. What's that? What did I just spell? That's right, mom. Mom. I wonder, I'm gonna do it extra fast. This one is 5 letters, all right? I want you to guess what this is. I'm gonna go faster. You ready? What did I just signal? Was it too fast? Mommy, that's right. Too fast? I actually do feel like doing it fast is kind of hard when you have letters like that back to back because they're very similar. It's hard to know when it begins and when it ends. Same thing with writing, honestly, if they're not spaced out enough. All right, let's see. Here's a new one. Long, short. Da, di. That means N. As in no. N. You got that? So, what does this spell? 4 letters. What's that? Moon. Yes. Excellent. You make me so proud. All right, I'm going to teach you a longer letter. Are you ready? Long, short, long, short. Da, di, da, di. That is C. As in crab. You got that? It's a slightly longer letter, so it might be a little harder. But I believe in you. All right, here's an essential letter. Everybody's got to know this letter. You ready? Short, long. Di-da. A. As in awesome. So this is a 3-letter word. You ready? What's that? What did I just spell? Can. That's right. As in you do it. Okay, let's see. I'll teach you 2 more letters. You ready? Here's a new one. Long, short, long. Da-di-da. Is K. As in Kaelix Debonair. Long, short, long. Beautiful. Short, long, short. No, 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 no. That is not K. Very easy to get it confused. That is another letter. That is not K. We can get into that one another time. That is the letter R, by the way. But we don't need to, I'm not teaching you that one right now. So K is long, short, long. Yeah, it almost looks like a grumpy face. All right. And then this is the last one I'm going to teach you today. It's super easy. You ready? Just one short. It's the easiest, one of the most important too. Easiest, most important letter to know. It's E, as in epic. All right, here's your final exam. You ready? For this semester. It's gonna use all the letters I've taught you today. Are you ready? 8 letters. You got this? You got this. I'll do it slow first. And if needed, I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it fast. We'll see. All right. You got that? You're not supposed to guess before I signal it, silly. This is just spoiling the whole thing. Way to ruin the fun. And just guessing based on the letters you have. You know, that's a pretty educated guess. I can't shame you for that. Yeah, it's mooncake. I was trying to think of a slightly longer word related to the Lunar New Year that I could teach you as your test. Because that's honestly that's what I was doing when I gave you the last Morse code lesson that I gave you too. I tried to subtly teach you the letters that you would need in order to transcribe the word home into or from Morse code. So that when I did the reference in the song, when it drops in the music video, I wanted you to be able to catch it on your own. Because I left it there as a little treat. I wanted to be sure you could learn it and remember it. Get the envelope now. Oh, I thought we agreed I was just taking that with me. I thought we agreed that this is mine. Yeah, no, I'm just keeping it. Yeah, because you decided you didn't want it. You decided it wasn't good enough for you, is the vibe I got. Now, you didn't say that with your words, but I read your body language. You made it so clear that the thing in this envelope means nothing to you. And it's bad luck to take it back. Oh, you can keep this. You can keep this. This is yours. This is yours. I don't want this. you can keep it. No, I was never gonna take it back. I was just teasing. I was just teasing. Hey, I was just teasing. I was just teasing. I was just joking. That's just me role playing as you. You know, I love to role play as you sometimes. I love to give it. Oh, you want me to give this? You want me to take this back?
Yeah, I don't want it. Please take it back, Kaelix.
Oh, okay. If you insist, I can keep it.
Yeah, I don't want it. You can keep it.
Oh, thank you. I guess I'll go spend this on something. Okay, you can't do this in retaliation. That's not how that works. You can't just do this every time you're mad at me. That's not That's not how that works. You can't just stop throwing that every time you're upset. Like, that's not a punishment. Stop! This is extreme. This is way too extreme. Holy moly. Oh my god, it was like 3 warning shots and then a bomb. Holy moly. That's insane. Can you behave? No, stop! 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 I don't approve of this! Stop! Oh my god! Why? Oh my god! Can you stop? Yamete! Yamete kureo! Yeah! Matte, matte, matte! Stop! Wait! How are we supposed to have a healthy conversation like this? Oh my god, stop! Oh my gosh. What the heck? Stop! Stop, that's way too much! Oh my god, can you stop? Oh no. You can keep it. Here, I was joking. I was never gonna take it. Keep it. I don't want it. Keep it. Please stop. Ah! Stop. Stop. Keep this. Keep it. Keep it. I don't want it. Take it. Fetch. Can you stop? Ah! Oh my god. What the heck has gotten into you today? Fetch. Well, you heard me. What else am I supposed to do? I'm just trying to distract you. Okay. What else works on you? Look over here. Woo! Hey! Hey! Oh! Ooh! No! Stop! Can you stop? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god. I feel like you haven't been this crazy in a while. What's gotten into you today? No glasses, yippee. It's supposed to stop you. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with you. What am I gonna do with you? Hmm? Acting like you're a baby. Yeah, no, that's like your keys. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Hold on. I've got just the thing for this. Here you go. Jingle, 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 jingle. Stop! Look at this instead. I know what works on you. Oh, look over here. Woo! Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I started this. I'll you know, maybe I did start that. I feel like this is a bit unwarranted. I feel that this is a bigger reaction than what I did deserved. You know, I don't feel that I took it this far. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what you expect me to say. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Oh, you want him back? Oh, holy moly. Okay. Here, if you maybe I think the real Kaelix wants him out here too, because now I'm feeling a little shy. Yeah, I'll talk to you from behind this guy. Sometimes this gives me a little bit more confidence. I don't know. I feel like I don't usually struggle in the confidence department too much, but sometimes you test my limits. Did you miss him? All right, who'd you miss more? Oh my gosh, you know what that sounds like to me? Let's play the Which One Is Hikaru game. All right, which one of us is the real Kaelix? Here. Left or right? Which one of us is real? The one with the coat? Yeah, that honestly that would be a better answer usually. I usually insist on wearing my coat. It's been very cold. But today I pumped my heater up really high, and I'm not gonna waste a dime of that. I'm not gonna waste a dime of the electricity bill now that I've already run it up so high. The gorgeous one on the right. Oh my gosh. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year. Oh my gosh. If I'd have known this was gonna happen, maybe I wouldn't have celebrated today. Maybe I would have been like, Lunar New Year was yesterday. Happy Lunar New Year. Maybe I would have done it like belated or something. There's something off about the mojo of today. I just can't keep up. Would have celebrated a week ago. I almost did. So hyped up for Lunar New Year, I almost did it a week early. I thought it was last week. Because it's at a different time every year. Because the lunisolar calendar is like, what, 2 weeks shorter than the regular calendar? I say the regular calendar. The calendar that we follow. And so since it's shorter, it's always at a different time. Or I guess at a different day. On a different day. I was a whole week early. Oh, is Lunar New Year, does it span a few days? I didn't know that. That's new to me. Thank you. Holy moly. There's so much I don't know. Yeah, I was hoping I could learn a couple things today. Because I've been generally curious, but never enough to do any like reading or anything. I've just never been fully exposed to it. Is it not tomorrow? I'm going based on time zone. Because here's the thing. They celebrate the Lunar New Year mostly in the Eastern Hemisphere. And over there, it already is the Lunar New Year. Spans 14, 15 days? What? Oh my gosh. Holy moly. You celebrate for the whole month? Oh wow. That's so cool. When it comes to like the New Year that we celebrate here in the States, I feel like it's like a 1, maybe 2 day thing. And not really. It's more like a 1 night only thing. And then the next day, it's just kind of over. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing. I had no idea. So it seems that it's like there's like a standardized amount of a few days and then maybe more based on where you live or who you live with kind of thing. Is that how that works? Because even with something like Christmas, I feel like people do that differently. Some people open their presents on Christmas Eve, for example. Some people do it the night of Christmas. Some people do it the morning after. Some people do it over the course of a week. So I guess it makes sense. Love the moon cakes and the dragon dances. I've always been really interested, actually, of all the things that people celebrate and do and bring out for Lunar New Year. I've been particularly interested in dragon dancers and lion dancers, especially lion dancers, because of specifically, I really love. I had a rabbit hole of watching videos of this at one point, like a year or 2 ago, maybe 3 years ago now, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, I want to say like three years ago. I went down a rabbit hole of watching competitive lion dancing where they'll go up on like the high podium things, the little poles. It's almost like I say almost like a circus act, but it's distinct and different. But you know what I mean? In that they are doing a very fragile balancing act while also holding somebody at the waist if they're in the back, or being held by the waist if they're in the front. Yeah, I've always thought that was really, really cool. I went down a big YouTube video rabbit hole of those when I first discovered it. Introduce myself in Chinese. I don't speak enough Chinese to do that. I'm trying to remember how Zeal does it. If I could perfectly recall the way that he says it, I could just sub in my name, but I don't remember. I know you can say 大家好 to say hello. I know scratching my head, rubbing my eyes, ear. I don't know enough Chinese. Oh yeah, 我是 is that how you say it? 我是 Kaelix Debonair. And I feel like Zeal always says, how does he say it? It's like by the beat the 敲就是 is that how he says that? What is that part? Like of by the beat from the unit by the beat? Is that how he says that? Is that how it works? It means bartender. Oh, so I could not say that. I'd need to figure out the word for bouncer. Yeah, if I said by Devita Chaljosher, I would not be correct because I'm not the bartender. I'm the bouncer. I'm not at a Chinese enough time of my life. I don't know how to say these things. Drinking hot water in the mornings. I've actually been doing that for years. Or I guess not hot water. I've had hot tea in the mornings for years. It's one of the first things I do when I wake up. Yeah. I've been there. But I have heard about that. I've heard about the meme right now of adapting Chinese typical habits and health ideas and stuff. Still not have TikTok? No. TikTok has been deleted for me for... When did I tell you I deleted it? I feel like it's been a month now. Has it been a month? I feel like we were in January when I deleted it. Oh my gosh. Bao biao is what's the tone like? I'll need to find a pronunciation guide. Because I don't know like first tone. I don't know any of that stuff in Chinese. I know that tone is very, very important, or else you say something that is very different. Let's see. Bao biao. Let's see. So wait, which part of Zeal's little intro is the word bartender? How would I say that as a full sentence? By the beat, whoa, hold on. The gears in my brain are turning. I scratch my head. Well, sure. By the beat de Bao Biao Kaelix Debonair. Is that right? By the beat the by the beat the Bao Biao Kaelix Debonair. I don't know how to transliterate English either, is the other thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What can I say? You caught me at a very Chinese time of my life. Thank you. So goofy. How was the other one? 新年快乐. I know that one too. Yeah, I know that one too. I'm Mr. Worldwide. Now I can introduce myself in Chinese. That'd be really funny. We'll have like the next By the Beat group collab. We'll go down the line. Zeal will have his funny thing where he says his self-intro in several languages. And I only do mine in English and Japanese. Now I can maybe work up some courage and throw in a third one. By the Beat the Bao Biao Kaelix Debonair. Well, I still remember. I might have to practice it a few times. I forget things very quickly. I have to do it through repetition usually. Just Chinese and nothing else. That would really surprise him. Like if I did not introduce myself in English or Japanese or even Spanish, anything else that I know, just come straight out only with Chinese. Oh man, I've come so far. About 6 months ago, the only Chinese sentence I could speak was from a TikTok of this guy where he says he's your dog. And he starts barking. That used to be the only Chinese that I knew. Other than like ni hao, xie xie, like that, other than the basic stuff. That was the only full sentence that I knew how to speak. Yeah, there was this video of this guy. The joke is like that he's trying to flirt with somebody, I think. And he goes, "Well, sure, need to go." Aura, 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 aura. That used to be the only full sentence of Chinese that I knew because I thought that was the funniest video in the world. I've come so far. Now I can say more than one sentence. Well, sure, by the beat the Bao Biao Kaelix Debonair. I'm fluent now. Thank you. You did this to me. Are you proud? Are you proud of me? Thank you. I owe it all to you. Oh my goodness. I've learned so much today. Oh, Bao 1, Biao 3, not Bao 3, Biao 1. Okay, that I do not know. When I talk about first tone, second tone, etc., I don't know those. I'll have to practice that. It's a weird thing. It's like when I hear it as a machine translated voice, just very computerized, I can repeat that, but I don't think that's how it actually sounds in the context of a spoken sentence by a human being. Yeah. So I don't actually know. There's like a fundamental knowledge that I lack there that I won't get through just repeating it the way I hear it. That's something I feel like you only really get when you learn enough other words. Like even seeing the numbers, or not the numbers, the arrows. Even seeing the arrows, it doesn't communicate to me as anything because I just don't know enough. Hmm. I scratch my head. Rub my eyes. Ear. Bao biao. I'm doing my best out here. CG? Wait, is it musical? Hold on. Cause I can hold on. That kind of translates. Hold on. That I can follow a little bit. Thinking emoji. Bow meow. Does that make sense? If only that's how it worked. That would make sense to me. Because that's something I already understand. Yes? Wait, does it actually? Sang the Chinese portions in Butcher's Vanity perfectly. Well, here's the thing. This is what I was describing before. It's like, I can repeat something exactly as I hear it, usually, and do that just fine. The thing is, here, I lack the knowledge of the basic system. I don't even know how the system for tone works here. I've never studied the language. And when I say the language, I mean like the building blocks of the language. Because there are several languages that I can do a half-decent pronunciation of and almost pull off seeming like I speak more of it than I actually do. Specifically because I'll learn the building blocks, but none of the vocabulary. I just don't know the building blocks for Chinese or any adjacent variant languages. Yeah, could you imagine if that's how that worked and you had to have perfect pitch in order to speak Chinese? And if you... That would actually be pretty cool. Like a language that is tonal, but in a musical sense. A pitch accented language to an extreme of communicating a different thing based on the notes in an octave. That would be pretty bananas. That would be pretty bananas. So like every single possible word has so many different meanings depending on what note you sing it on. Maybe even more if you also assume that every speaker, or I guess singer, has more than 2 octaves that they can sing with. That'd be pretty crazy. You could communicate so much in so few words that way. I'll bet somebody's done that already. There's this one quirky guy on TikTok. He was like a linguist guy. He's a big fan of linguistics and studying and inventing languages. I remember he invented a bird language that worked kind of like that, but it was based on whistling. It was based on whistling. And I think it was a bit more relative rather than exact pitch. It would be kind of interesting to see kind of like a fusion of that idea with decided words. You know what I mean? Yeah, etymology nerd would be a... Well, etymology is part of it. Oh, wait, is that his name? Is that his username? Because that tracks too, because he's a big fan of etymology too, like the origin of words. Half of his videos are like, I invented this language. This is how it works. And here's a short demonstration of me speaking it. And then the other half are like, did you know that this word comes from this language and this language and this language? His username is etymology nerd. Okay, that sounds about right. Really cute guy. He has this really like sweet way of talking about it. Very informative. Highly recommend his videos. Every time his videos would show up on my timeline, I would watch the entire thing all the way through. Yeah. The village of India where everyone has a whistled name. I've seen that, or I've seen or read about it. I know the one you're talking about. There's like your like I say regular name, the name that you speak in sentences, and there's the whistled name, and it's like a song, and you would call to people with it. I think is how it worked. And I think in the documentary that I watched, or the news article or whatever that I followed, they had like a little demonstration of like a mother's whistled name and her names for her kids or something. Yeah, it was really cute. I thought that was really, really sweet. I love language. It's so cool. So awesome. He's here on YouTube as well. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll get him on my YouTube Shorts algorithm. No, I did not delete TikTok just to immediately start scrolling on YouTube Shorts. I don't actually watch that many. I don't open YouTube Shorts very often. I love watching the ones from my senpai though. A lot of them are doing really cool dance videos and stuff. I love watching those. I watch every single one. Short covers as well. Highly recommend checking out, especially lately, Clara Charmwood's short covers. I gotta show that a little bit. She's been pumping out so many. I want to be as strong as she is. She does so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to be her when I grow up. Highly recommend checking those out. Yeah, Millie's recently completed a drawing series as well. I don't know if you saw that. She drew somebody or some mascot every day and has been doing that since December, I think. And she just finished. And I think you were the last thing she drew. I say you in air quotes because I know you love identifying with the mascot. But yeah, she drew the Debonair mascot. That was the last one in the series. I just saw that. It was really cute. Highly recommend that as well. Very, very sweet. Highly recommend checking out my cool senpais, cool shorts. They all work so hard. They all do such cute things. I need to do more shorts. Yeah, when I debuted, I was like, I'm gonna release a short cover every month. And it's gonna be so easy because I can do all of it by myself, so I don't have to commission anybody. And I completely underestimated the workload of literally everything else. It's so hard. It is so hard to do everything yourself. It is like impossible to make the time for it. I was so sure of it too. I was like, I have the skills. I can make these videos all by myself. I won't have to commission a mixer. I won't have to commission a MoGraph editor to do the lyrics or the video or anything. I'll just do it all by myself. Not gonna happen. I would like to do at least 3 this year though. I did 2 last year, so maybe this year we can bump it up and do at least 3. Huh? You may have seen, kind of spoiling and slightly leaking members-only content right now, but I did a members-only post recently asking about songs that you'd like to hear for potential covers and for karaoke set lists. I will be totally honest, that was partially motivated by thinking of things to do as short covers in the future. So if your name is green, please feel free to go send a song that you'd like to hear. I will scroll through the next time I'm planning one. Yeah, I've been trying to game out my content plan for the next 1.5 years. I'm part way into 2027 as far as my ideas go right now. But there are some ideas where it's like I have a slot for something, but I haven't figured out exactly what to put there or exactly when it should start. But yeah, I do want to do at least 3 short covers this year. That is my goal. One of my secret resolutions. Loive, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you because that was the most requested one and it always is. As of right now, it will not happen. And it will not happen because I just don't have the rights. I don't have the rights to sing any of her songs. Otherwise, I would have by now. And if I hadn't, then Vantakrotbringer would have because he's obsessed with her. He's like her biggest fan. Yeah, I just don't have the rights for Loive. Yeah. Unfortunately. But the thing is with song rights, they could change any minute. There are songs that I could sing 7 months ago that I can't sing now. Like there are songs that were approved for a previous karaoke set list that I couldn't do today. And vice versa. There were songs that I checked before that I couldn't do that I can do now. So you never know. But yeah, I will say this. I know that you want to hear Loive. So if the occasion happens in the future that I can sing a Loive song, I will remember that you want to hear a Loive song. Not even the orchestra versions. None of them. Closest thing to a Loy Vey cover you're gonna get, or I say cover, more like karaoke appearance. Closest thing to a Loy Vey song in a karaoke set list that you'll ever see is like one of the songs that she covered that was actually not one of her songs, you know? Because she's done some songs that were previously done by other jazz legends. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta check something really quick. Okay. Yeah, Misty. I think she's done Misty before, right? Millie songs. Ooh. I think Millie, I might have the rights for. Can't confirm though. Yeah. Yeah, I will check through that post again later when the time comes to figure things out. I was just kind of sowing a little seed there. See what I could harvest later. Sing in more languages. Yes, actually, I really want to, because with you may remember I did Desafinado recently, which is a Brazilian Portuguese bossa nova track. I did not know any Portuguese at all, and I did a really quick crash course on the phonemic inventory a week before the karaoke stream so that I could sing that song because I really wanted to. And at some point in the future, I really want to do a set list where that is every single song. You know, like every single song is a language that I don't speak and that I don't know how to sing in. And then I can give you my botched attempt at singing it, even though I am unpracticed. Because I don't know, ultimately, even if I don't do it perfectly, even if my pronunciation is off, even if my phrasing is weird, I know that it means something to the people that speak it and don't often hear it in some of their favorite things. So I do want to try and do more in the future. Yeah. Naturally, there is no way that I'm going to get every single language in the world. So there's a very strong chance that I'll never sing or say anything in your language, but I would like to try at some point. Yeah. I don't have nearly enough time to learn languages, but the least I can do is to learn the building blocks of a number of languages. Learning the basics of a language is super easy. Like how to read a language out loud without knowing what any of the words mean. That's easy. I feel like anybody can do that if they know how it works. It just takes a little practice. I'm gonna have another sip of water. I don't know if you noticed that I'm sipping a lot lately. My voice has been going through it lately. I've been pushing myself a little hard when it comes to speaking and singing, so this is how I deal with it. As always, though, I highly encourage you to take a sip as well. Very, very important to stay hydrated. Oishi. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. Lots of cool stuff on the horizon. I just have to figure it all out. And that's what the last month or two has been, honestly. Pronunciation in Spanish is good. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Now that one I practiced a lot. I'm rusty with Spanish because it's been a long time since I studied it, but when I did study it, I studied it really actively for a number of years. And I think at the time I last spoke it actively, I was pretty good. Now the most I can do is pronounce it. I can't really speak fluidly. I can't form sentences quickly enough to talk out loud. I can understand a good chunk of what people say to me now, but not nearly as much as I could then. And I've forgotten a lot of the vocabulary, so I can't read as much as I used to either. I used to be able to read and write whatever I wanted, though. I tested really high, specifically for reading and writing. Portuguese was nice. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Except not too much, because again, I only had a week of effort in that one. Portuguese is confusing for me. I'm going to be honest, because I studied Spanish. Because Portuguese looks like Spanish in writing, but every single reference that I found for how it's spoken out loud, it doesn't sound like Spanish at all. It sounds so different. It sounds like if Spanish and French had a baby. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Spanish and French had a language baby and called it Portuguese. And so whenever I would look at it, especially when I was reading over the lyrics while singing it, there were some words where I would see it and I'd be like, oh, I know this word. This is this word in Spanish. And I'd subconsciously pronounce it that way, even knowing that it's not supposed to be said that way. It's just tough. It's tough to adjust because they're so similar, but they're so different. It's like it looks like Spanish, but slightly to the left. Spench. Spench is pretty good. Have you ever seen the spinach thing? Like the misspelled typo sign thing for spinach at a food buffet, salad bar or whatever? Spinch. Spinch. It also makes me think of SpongeBob. Words are similar, but not the pronunciation. Yeah, that's pretty much my understanding. Like, if you gave a Portuguese text to a Spanish speaker, they should probably be able to read it. Even the words that are totally different, they should figure it out through context, I think. But I think if you put a Portuguese person in the room with a Spanish speaker from, say, like Mexico, conversation might be a little difficult. That's my understanding of the two. Like, you might find some communication there, but I think it'd be difficult. A lot harder than reading it, at least. Yeah, Brazilian Portuguese is also very different from Portuguese of Portugal, like European Portuguese. Just like how like España, like speaking Castilian Spanish of Europe is very, very different than pretty much any Spanish that you'll find in Central or South America. And then like even within Central and South America, Spanish is very, very different depending on the country. Pronunciation is actually pretty consistent across most of South America, I will say. But what's really, really different is the slang. Something that is like a super casual slang term for like your brother, like, oh, hey, bro, in one Spanish-speaking country. You'll go 1,000 miles north, and that is the most devastating, evil, disgusting slur you could call another person. It is kind of crazy. Like, you got to be really careful what words you say when you're speaking Spanish, because it's bananas the way that slang translates across borders. Oh my goodness. I remember there was a crazy moment I experienced with one of those at one point with a Spanish-speaking senpai who has since graduated. It was kind of crazy because the version of that word that I knew was very different than the version that she knew. So I was like, why would you write that? Oh my goodness. That was a funny moment. Yeah, you get funny moments like that when it comes to slang. And kind of tying it back to what started this whole linguistics conversation, I understand that it's actually the same with Chinese. Because China it covers such a wide area, physically speaking, geographically speaking. You know, it's such a huge place with so many people. So the Chinese in one part of China is going to sound very, very different than the Chinese in another part. It's really, really interesting how that happens. Like how a language will be spoken and you'll have a lot of common ground, but also a lot of really important differences. I always thought that was really cool. And we get that in English too. Even within the United States, like just one country. This is one country, the United States. Even within the states, even across different cities within a single state, the accents will be totally different. And the slang will be totally different. It's crazy. It's just absolutely bananas to me. It's like impossible to know everything. Pop versus soda. Yeah, little things like that. There are little things like pop and soda, or sneakers versus tennis shoes, or cart versus buggy, or I think there are a bunch of different words for that little road on the side of the highway. Yeah, it's really, really cool. What about French? I don't speak any French, so I have very little frame of reference, but I can probably guess with confidence that Canadian French and European French are very different. Because both like northeastern Canada and the country of France, they both speak French. But Quebecois, that is not the same thing as European Français. They're so different. Absolutely different. A. Even within Quebec, it sounds different. Oh, wow. That's so complicated. And within France, Parisian is different than countryside. Yeah, honestly, that might be true of any country, honestly. When it comes to like urban versus rural, like a really developed city compared to a really rural countryside, I think the people will speak differently regardless of the country and regardless of the language. Even with like the British accent, and I say that in air quotes, a lot of people that don't live in England perceive it as one super accent, but it's actually very complicated and very different. Like there are so many different ones that are like close to each other, but still very distinct. I think some even within just the city of London. It's kind of crazy. Accents are really cool. I'd like to learn a new accent at some point. Sociolect, dialect, idiolect. Idiolect is a pretty fun word. I like that one. That's one of my favorite words, actually, idiolect. I find that my idiolect is quite epic. I get compliments on it a lot, at least. Though people aren't actually using that word. Which ones am I interested in? I would love to learn like a Scottish or an Irish accent. Like to be able to do one convincingly. That'd be so fun to pull out. Oh, it's so funny. That's like the only phrase that I can think of whenever I think of those accents. Oh, I love this show. Because of the basement yard. Oh, it's so funny. I've got school. I'm not laughing. No, I've got school. A school. I'm not laughing. Which one of you doesn't know how to flush the toilet? It was one of yous. Disgusting. I've got skew. No, I'm not laughing. I can't. I just don't know it. I would love to learn it, though. It'd be so satisfying. And then when the inevitable timeline happens, because it is inevitable. We agree, right? That by the time I'm older, I'm probably going to get really, like, disturbingly into Dungeons and Dragons. Like, maybe in the distant future when this career is behind me and I'm just kind of chilling and having fun or whatever, I'm obviously going to get really into Dungeons and Dragons, right? Like, I'm not there yet, but it's obviously going to happen, right? It would be so cool to be a whimsical DM and to write all these fun stories for my party to play through and to have NPCs that speak in distinct accents. Shocked that I'm not already. Well, honestly, even that, you have to kind of put a little asterisk next to it because I've never really played a serious campaign of Dungeons and Dragons before. The only time I played it was on Aya's one-shot, and that's kind of like a comedy joke campaign more than like a serious long run. But while I've never played it seriously, I'm very into it. Like, I read about it, and I watch videos about it, and I love watching actor playthroughs, which is not the same as playing the game. It's very different to watch people like voice acting and doing content creation D&D. Very different than actually playing it, but I still like it. Yeah. That'd be a really cool time to pull out a Scottish accent. That's when that would be really useful. Or any other accent, honestly. It'd be cool to just make every character totally unique. Gordon Belfoot, don't remind me of him. Oh, man. Oh. Private Niji D&D campaign. Oh, man, I would love that so much. I don't know if we'd have the time, though. And honestly, if we were going to make the time for it, it might as well not be private, right? If we were all, as livers, going to take the time to sit down and play it, we might as well stream it. Right? Like, it would just make sense. I'd kind of like to study up on it so that I can be a DM. Because I feel like I don't know. Looking at Aya, I get the impression that she has to be the DM a lot. And I get the vibe that she likes being the DM. I think she probably likes being able to run the ship and all that. And I imagine she has fun doing it. But I also feel like it's always nice when a DM gets to play as a player. You know? I would love to learn enough about DMing that I could DM a campaign and then have her play in it. That would be really nice. I would like to see that. Because I think she's very, very funny playing NPCs and setting up a funny scenario as a DM. I think she would be so funny if she had exactly one character and a shtick to run into the ground. She'd be so scary. I feel like it'd be the funniest thing in the world, and I really want to see her in that position. Aya's a really good time. Yeah, highly recommend checking out her Dungeons and Dragons one-shot streams. She's done quite a few of them over the last couple years. I was in one of them. I'd really like to be on another one. See if I can come up with another character and actually do some role-playing instead of laughing the whole time. Oh my gosh, one of my party members was so funny I could not get through the whole thing. I'd go 2 seconds and then I'd think about something he said earlier and I'd start laughing again. So funny. So funny. Yeah, it's been a long time, right? That was actually not very long after I debuted. I think that was like 1 or 2 months in, wasn't it? I debuted March. We did that in like April, didn't we? April, maybe May? It was pretty soon, I think. Sack of poop. That was the funniest thing he said. As his introductory line, too, he says, I get up. I dust myself off. I look down. And I see the same sad sack of beep that I saw yesterday. And he's a freaking balding goblin. Oh, it was so funny. Like right out the gate, he got me. Right out the gate, he killed me instantly. And then every word beyond that introduction was worse. I think that stream was the last time I cursed, wasn't it? Either that or Among Us. I haven't cursed since April of last year. Oh my gosh. I won't tell you when or how or why, but I'm gonna clue you in on something. I'm kind of feeling like saying a bad word soon. I think I'm gonna say a bad word like this week. Swore in a stream with Sable. I saw the clip. No, that was misheard. It was misheard. Somebody thought I said what the HE double hockey sticks. But what I did actually say in between laughs was, what the heck? What the heck? Like trying to say what the heck, but it was interrupted by a laugh. And over the sound of everybody else, it sounded like that. But I did not actually say it. Sure, Jan. Like I was in the middle of saying, what the heck? Yeah, I saw the clip. I'll yield that it does actually sound like it. I almost thought for a second that I did. I was like, wait, did I slip up? But no. Said the F word? When? Have I said it since April of last year? When was that? Scratching my head, rubbing my eyes. Breath of the Wild. Well, that was like my first stream that wasn't debut related. I'm talking about since April of last year. Because April of last year was when the Among Us stream happened, I think. And I was like, oh, I got to get my act in check. I got to be careful. So since then, I've made the active effort not to. And I don't think I've slipped. Yeah. I genuinely don't know if I've done it since then. Don't I say hell a lot? I think saying hell by itself is fine. It's specifically in certain contexts where it turns into a curse adjacent word. Musical theater. Lyrics and quotes don't count. Like if I'm reading a lyric, or I'm singing a lyric. That doesn't count. Because I'm not supposed to change the lyrics to the songs that I sing. Because that would be copyright infringement, but I still want to sing the songs. That doesn't count. If you want to count it, then you can. But you know the truth. I mean, if you're that desperate to add a tally to the chart, then you're free to count it, but I don't think it counts. That's not how it works in my mind. I have to make the active choice to say it. Copyright serious? It is serious business. It is very serious business. Thankfully, it's not too hard. It's just important that I keep it in mind. Yeah. Awesome thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. My goodness. Scared if I curse? No. Honestly, I feel like I'm more likely to curse when I'm really, really overwhelmed rather than angry. I don't really get angry anyway. I'm not really one to get angry in general. I'm more prone to like, I don't know. I feel like in a time when other people would get angry, I'm personally more prone to getting sad or just getting really tired. I've never been one for anger. Maybe when I was a little kid, I got angry. I'd get frustrated. Yeah, I'm not much of a cursor anyway. If I curse, it's because I'm really scared or really, really stressed out. I almost did it as Kel, though. Back when everybody was still playing Enterprise. Yeah, I don't curse even in members only. Unlike some members of By the Beat. Even in members only, I still don't curse. And I don't do it off stream either. I just choose not to. I prefer not to. Because I think if I don't curse and I make the choice not to, it gives it so much more ammunition and power when I do decide to do it, you know? It hits 10 times harder. I'm accumulating a spirit bomb with every passing day that I don't swear. I'm building up a spirit bomb. And eventually I'm going to drop it. And it'll hit so hard. Not the call out. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories of what they do on their streams. No, I'm just playing. It's not even genuinely. It is such a normal thing to curse and say swear words. I just personally want to take it as seriously as I can because I feel like being in this position comes with a considerable amount of influence, and there's a considerable number of people that are learning English, either through my content or to enjoy my content. So I don't want to teach somebody a bunch of inappropriate stuff. I say that, but I'm so content to just rattle off TikTok brain rot and memes that mean nothing, even to native English speakers. So I guess I'm both a hippo and a crit. Shouts out my hippos and my crits. Exhibit A right there, honestly. That means nothing in English. That doesn't mean anything. That's a Kaelix original. Saying what the heck? Oh, good for you. I think what the heck is pretty good. I like saying what the heck. It's hard to consciously not curse. Honestly, I think it's only difficult at first if you're just starting to. Eventually, it just becomes second nature. I don't even think curse words. Like, I don't even have to hold it back. Genuinely, the time I was playing as Kel was pretty much one of the only times that I actively had to hold it back, because getting into the character, I was thinking of Southerners in my life that swore like sailors. I was like, okay, he would say this, but no. You're like, what the heck now? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Withering away. Like dust blowing in the wind. Pronunciation is good. Thank you. I actually used to slur my speech a lot when I was like younger. And more than that, I used to stutter a lot. So I had to put in extra effort to speak in a way that was easier for people to understand a bit later on. So it makes me really happy that people don't have a hard time following the things that I'm saying. Because there was a time when the Kaelix of the past would try his best to get a few sentences out, and it would be the most incoherent single line cursive string ever, and you could not read it if it were written down, you know? You could not understand what he was saying. So it feels really nice. It's like a testament to my effort. Most articulate, you know? Oh, no, that's way too high praise. I can't take that much. Cursive. I don't know. I've always imagined that, like, whenever somebody speaks in a really slurred, connected way, if you wrote that on paper, it would be connected as a single line, like cursive. It's been described before as the Jojo Siwa accent. You're like, "Hello, everybody, my name is Jojo Siwa, and today I'm going to be doing da, 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 da." Like a bunch of words, but they're all flowing together in one. If I wrote that on paper, it would be cursive. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I do fall back into that habit because I've never done it exactly like that, but I used to do something a lot like that, pretty much. If the founding fathers spoke like how they wrote the Declaration of Independence. Okay, hold on. I kind of want to see what that would feel like. If I did like because they wrote that in cursive, right? Really, just a result of an development created equal and job of the creator with unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, government institute among men deriving their powers of the government. Any form of government was constructive at the end of the right of people to alter the policies and institute new government laying its foundation on such purpose to organize powers in such form as must likely affect their living and happiness. Could you imagine? If you had to translate cursive into audio, that's what that would be like. But only if it was like one connected line. That's the important part here. I hear you. Sound like an auction host? Have you ever been to an auction and heard an auctioneer? Well, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. I always wanted to learn how they do that. That would be pretty cool. Oh my god. Do you want me to ban? Do you want me to start banning for this again? I'm just saying normal numbers. When they do auctions, they go up by a certain increment. And when you're in the $1 range, or when you're in the $10 range, they do it usually 1 or 10 at a time. So that's how it goes. It goes up 1 at a time. It'd be like, I got 50, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6. It was a coincidence. It wasn't on purpose. You make me sick. Get better. Be better. I believe in you, okay? I believe in you so much. I know you can do better than this. Come on. I believe in you so much. Don't disappoint me. It's been so much time. We can move on now. I've had enough. I've had enough 6, 7. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. 7. It's enough. Enough. No more. That joke is so dead. I'm about to start unking you. If you still laugh at 6, 7, you're low-key unk. I'm not gonna lie. Like that it's so old. Nobody's laughing about that anymore. It was never funny. I will say I do still kind of find the hand motion alone funny, but only the hand motion. I think saying 6, 7 is the stupidest thing in the world. I lose a little faith in the people every time I hear 6, 7. Every single mention I hear, I lose a little faith in the people. Me saying unk makes me sound old? What? All right, let's get you to bed. Scratching my head.
89, 89, 89.
Oh my goodness. I have just about had enough.
89, 89, 89.
It's the stupidest thing in the world. I'm sick. 7. When my chat starts sounding 12. No, for real. I mean that. Like, if you're gonna call me Unk, that's not a good look. that's a quick way to get your account terminated by YouTube. If not by me. Would the hand motion for 8-9 be side by side? Yes, actually, I do like 8-9 because it's something that the Grinch actor at is it Universal Studios that they have the Grinch actors out? One of the Grinch actors that plays as the Grinch at the park, every time a kid 6-7s him, he goes 8-9 and he moves his hands side to side. Happy Lunar New Year. We've lost the plot. We were not talking about the New Year at all today. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to you. I do actually have to start wrapping and getting out of here. Otherwise, I'm not going to have any voice to spare come tomorrow, and I have to record tomorrow, so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have lost the plot. But yeah, I want to say again that whether you celebrate the Lunar New Year or any adjacent holidays or no holidays around this time of year, I hope that you can have a beautiful time. I hope you can have a beautiful rest of the year. I hope that you can have good fortune and beautiful opportunities. I hope you can have 1 billion delicious, nutritious meals. I hope you can experience so many wonderful, beautiful things. And I hope that we can share many laughs together. I hope we can laugh together a lot. That'd be nice. Thank you as always for your support. I will continue to do my best. Yes, I will be in your care. Thank you so much. Still get the red card? Oh, you mean this? You want this? You want this? You want this? All right, up here, up high. Can you get it? Can you reach it? Oh, too high here. Okay, how about this? Can you reach this? You want the money inside? You want it? Take it. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever told you this. My first sibling, number 2, my oldest younger brother, he has this thing he loves to do to mess with me. Stop. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you a story. Sit down. He has this thing he loves to do to crack me up. Oh my gosh, it stresses me out so bad. He knows it makes me laugh, and so he messes with me with it all the time. He has a really, really good impression of Mrs. Doubtfire, like Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire. 1-to-1 perfect voice impression. And whenever he has to hand me something, or whenever I'm asking him for something, he'll like pinch it between his fingers in a really dainty old lady-like way, and he'll hold it up to me like this, and he'll go, "Take it, dearie, take it." And then when I reach for it, he tilts his fingers up to pull it out of my reach, and he goes, "Ooh." He goes, "Ooh." Try again, dear. It's so stupid, and it makes me laugh every time. And then by that point, I just don't even want the thing I'm getting from him anymore. I don't even want whatever I've asked him for. I just get obsessed with the "Take it, dearie." Ooh. Oh, so close. All right, you can have it. You can have it once more. Just admire it. Nice. Maybe you'll want to frame this. It's actually, I didn't mention this, but it's actually one of one. There are no other ones in the whole world. So take good care of it. It'll be worth $1 million someday. Maybe. It's probably not going to be worth anything. I'm not going to lie. It's not really worth much of anything. But it means something to me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you again. I am wishing you all the luck in the world for the coming year. As always, I hope that... Oh my gosh. Stop. We've already been through this one. As always, I hope that you can get some good rest. I hope that you can have some delicious meals. And please take care. Be sure to stay safe, all right? Thank you again for all your kindness. Just in general, but today as well. Thank you for always being so nice to me. Thank you for showing me such loud support. I appreciate it so much. I don't know how to deal with it, but I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Today I'm going to send you to UQ Wilson. I think he's playing Power Wash Simulator. He's power washing. I don't know if you know this, but now that is my kitten. Yeah, I'm still his kitten for the next 2 days. So we've got kind of like a weird mutual kittenship dynamic right now. We're mutual kittens for the next 2 days. But in 2 days, the nitro that he gave me expires. And I will be his Discord zaddy. And he will be my kitten. So yeah, go send my kitten some love on the Lunar New Year. Go hang out with him if you'd like. No pressure. You do not have to if this is the end of the line for you. Either way, I hope that if you participate or if you don't, that you can get some good rest. If you do whoa, I'm stuttering again. If you do participate, well now cornbread just fell in my... If you do participate, holy moly, what is going on with me? If you do participate in this redirect, please, as always, take care to read his rules and follow them, okay? Be nice and respectful. Don't go in there talking about me. Don't go in there talking about anything unrelated to what he's doing. You want to adjust to his flow, you know? Adjust to what he's doing. Match the vibes, you know? Read the room a little bit before you start talking and don't do anything weird. Yeah, thank you for always being so well-behaved. I appreciate that you represent me and By the Beat so well. Thank you so much. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I've overstayed what I intended to do. I was only gonna talk to you for like an hour and a half tops. Genuinely, there's part of me that wants to keep going for like 2 more hours, but I need to rest my voice. I need to rest my voice so bad. It's so urgent. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love forever. Stay safe, okay? Okay, I'll see you soon. As for my schedule for the rest of the week, I will see you again in 2 days over on Doppio Drop Size channel. Drop Size channel will be recording an audio drama live. This will be, what, like 9 p.m., I think? He's got his schedule out. I will have my schedule out either tonight or tomorrow morning. Thursday, I will be playing Umigari solo on my channel, 7 p.m. EST. Friday, I'll be playing Yap Yap with friends. I'll have that on my schedule too, including the names. It's also on Doppio's already. And Saturday, it's looking like I'll be catching up on Animal Crossing. I'll be trying to catch up on Animal Crossing. I had to cancel a stream for that last week, so... Or maybe it was 2 weeks ago now. I can't even remember when it was, but I owe you an Animal Crossing designing stream. So I'm aiming to do that Saturday. Okay. Okay, bye. I gotta go. Love forever. Bye-bye. See you later. Till next time. Bye-bye.